Hello, and welcome back. So, 5 blood hunters grab me up 30 slaves, that's good. Probably not going to do any more vampire counts right now. As to whether I'm just going to end the game in the next, 6 months or so, I really still have not come to an actual decision on it. So I'll probably just keep playing the game till I get bored and then just decide to, win fairly quickly. Which shouldn't really take that long. So we've got a battle in Untonshire. Oh good, my elementals are all popping up front now. Used to be one that was popping back here. That's good, guys. Really no point in watching that. That's just a waste of time. Then a battle in Silverwall. As usual, I've just checked these two. How in the hell did that happen? Okay, we're not going to bother watching that one either, but I will say they did somehow manage to kill 7 of my Yetis. Considering they have 46 hit points apiece, I'm actually wondering what happened there. Oh, yeah, we can just turbo through it, obviously. Because, I don't think a handful of PD with hatchets can chop through that. I'm wondering why the AI is not buying as much PD as it used to. Oh, they wandered into my Clouds of Death because I still have them set up like I'm attacking a fort on attack closest rather than hold an attack. Yeah, pretty stupid. So they attack Yomi, and we're just going to take a quick peek. Now we got a Horde of Skeleton Spammer here. I didn't really check any of these yet. There's another Horde of Skeleton Spammer, and just a regular Skeleton Spammer. So this is probably not something I want to send my thugs against. They could probably beat it, but I don't want to take a chance of losing one of them. Then a battle in Cursed Land. This is my other group of thugs. Continuing to, wow, I'm an idiot. I can't figure out which side of the battle map I'm on. Did I change up my scripting too? Actually, you're both in the same square, so I'll check that in a moment. So, a battle in the arena. Come on, Yomi, win it. Oh, don't be like that. Okay, so this is one of the hero units for Tanir Narag, and I'm going to be like 3,000% positive that with that kind of swarm spam, he's going to skelly spam himself into unconsciousness and actually get killed by a bunch of bugs. He might not have even had to have gone unconscious for that, but that's that sucks. So we get a ice druid, basically another. This is a wizard event tied to the Throne of Winter. And I guess we could probably take a quick peek at him. 3 nature gems, which is good because I am desperate for nature gems. So we've actually seen a little more of this event. The comet has struck Underhome. The impact could be seen from the other side of the world. The province has been devastated and most of the population annihilated. However, this gives you a... If this does happen to hit one of your provinces, Meteor Crater or the Crater, it's going to spawn a magical site. I'm trying to remember, it's I think 1 astral, 1 earth, but it does wipe out most of the population, so it's not really going to give you any gold. Hopefully it doesn't hit somewhere important. So I'm destroying the gate, and I'm under siege, so pretty simple stuff. Here is the Ice Druid. I have again decided to switch up my research, because I'm going to go ahead and run down here and grab Bind the Helophagus, because I can. And that's pretty much it as to why I'm doing it. Because, so I'm going to be stocking up blood slaves. I'll probably continue blood hunting, but I pushed the unrest up to 85 here. This has only dropped down to numbers. And this one's only down to 22. It should be down to around 8 or so by the time I actually go to war here, or start blood hunting again. And the other group, I don't know, I'll send them up here. I'm going to split my vampires and have them hunt in different areas. which I kind of wanted them in this area for skelly spam, but, well, you know, shit happens. Other than that, we're going to be clearing out Yomi. That's not a lot of gold, because they control most of my province. And I've got my thugs up here, which I had... Yeah, sure, why not? I had considered going up here, but this is a couple Windmasters. Again, I don't want to go up with mages. These guys are just for killing a bunch of PD. Obviously overgeared. Honestly, I've really only spent the 15 gems on them. I've built them the brand and that. I guess you could say I built the bottles of living water as well, because I did. Those I was just going to throw on random heroes inside my armies to sort of give me some more troops on the move, because I don't have a lot of troops, and I'm definitely not really summoning anything. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I would like to point out that my death income is fucking massive now, 33. Of course, I got the Well of Pestilence up, and I went ahead and went to war with another big death nation, so lots of death gems out of them, and it must give me more than what I thought. Eyes of God was put up by Ulm. Is this giving me 20 a turn? I thought they were all 10 a turn. That sure seems like I should have closer to, 13 gems. We've also found the Whispering Woods, very good. There's one of these air gems that I've been wanting, and some more damn nature, because we never went over these. Glen of Verdant Greenery is an extra nature. We got a fire, we then got the Boiling Bog, water fire. We've got another fire from the Lantern Ferns. We have a death gem right here from the Lithium Veil. And of course, their cap, which is 3 death, 1 fire. So I've actually got, right now, a pretty decent fire income. Don't have any mages that can use it yet. However, I am going really low on gold again, but I'm recruiting the Enchantresses here. And I'm recruiting Lore Masters up here. Now, this is actually the second one I've got. This one happened to be an Earth 2 version. And you can see I've already site searched Earth 1 here. I just kind of forgot to mention it between turns there, because I already made this guy. However, I'm going to go ahead and grab Earth Boots, a couple pairs with this guy, so that I can site search at Earth 2, because I want to turn those 20 gems into much larger numbers. Because what do you know, we also managed to get one down here. Besides that, I'm putting temples up here, here when I have time. I'd really like to just get some more temples, kind of along my core, like over here. This is getting pushed pretty hard. TNN has just got a ton of gold and a ton of land, and they're dom pushing me pretty hard. You can see that my edges are actually not even close to full. Of course, if you really want to get technical, even though this was my original core, the real core, like Dominion strength and overall strength, is really going to be this area. So we're holding strong within the core here, which is funny because it seems like, the core would center around your capital, but it does not in this case. So this group's going to run around, take out some mages, run back up here, be annoyed, take out some more mages, and then probably come down here to clear this fort, because I'm going to move this group, I don't know, I'll attack some other fort here. Unfortunately, Yomi did not take this back, which makes me a very sad panda indeed. Because I would like to have taken that from them as well. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get some eyes around the edge of Yomi's nation, though, at this point. And I basically got 2 guys standing around, big whoop. So I have got plenty of bows of war and bottles of living water, and not only do gems not really help you when you don't spend them, because this is not Monopoly. It's not like you're trying to collect them all or Pokemon or anything like that. Bunches of gems just turn into battle advantages. And you're going to see that I'm not using all these. And you might be thinking, okay, well, you might as well just have not made the items if you're not going to use them. By the way, I was a little confused. The Bow of War is not statted as a short bow. It is statted as a composite bow with the range 35. My bad. It's also got lower ammo, but I actually knew that, I just never did mention it. And basically you fire 1 arrow and it splits into 13, so you can turn every one of those little 35 gold dud soothsayers into 13 archers, which is a pretty damn good deal. I mean, what else am I going to be doing with all these air gems? Unfortunately, I don't have many air gems. Uh, yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. So, why am I not using these? I've basically called the game over and I can end it, pretty close to whenever I want to. So, why have I not actually started building some more power? Well, because despite what I said about not scripting up another army, even if I want to win the game, I have to script up another army to take this throne right here. Probably because I'll be using this to take the underwater throne, because underwater throne is going to be a royal pain in my ass. With the negatives I'm going to actually receive underwater. Which means I don't really have a lot to actually attack this throne. And, if I decide to just play the game out for a little while, I can go ahead and throw these items on units that are sitting here, This guy can not only lead troops, speaking of, I want to go ahead and start recruiting minor troops again. I already did that down here. But I've started throwing some of these pathless guys around into these cities. Well, there's only one here. I think most of them ended up here. And their job is going to be, if war happens, I've got the bottles of living water. Obviously, those can go on any unit. It's the bows of war that are going to go on something different. So if I have the 2 Earth guy, why am I still recruiting up these guys? Basically, I have nothing I can really do with these fire gems. Sure, I can up power. I'm really crossing my fingers, and we're going to hope that, and this is just, you're going to get 3 paths for sure, but it's going to be who fucking knows what, because there's a lot of combinations here. I'm hoping for at least fire version. However, I'll be happy with a fire death version. I'll probably empower up a, well, we'll wait till I get a fire guy and see what's going on, because I don't remember which wands are which. I know the best one is going to be the one that shoots fireballs, but that takes fire 3, and I'm not going to have access to that. Well, I mean, let's be honest, I could maybe have access to that. The Enchantress also can actually get the double fire, a lot easier than this guy can, actually. However, the reason I would empower somebody with death magic, some fire magic, is because then I can build the booster. I should probably figure out what the 2 wands are. There's a wand for 1 fire gem, 2 fire gems, and 3 fire gems. Obviously, the 3 gems for fireball, which is the one I personally want. But I'm not. I already know my chances of accessing that are ridiculously low. Double fire here is a lot more sane. In fact, triple of a path is not completely insane. She is ridiculously good, though. Sure, only 2 guaranteed paths, but whatever you're missing, you can go ahead and get magic with her. And getting a 2-pather, you should be able to, within a year or 2 of game time. Yeah, so that's pretty much why I'm hoarding items, mostly so I can just use them to attack here. But, I can always use them on defense if need be. So, yeah, that's it. This actually might be a pretty short turn. Mostly because I need to go to the store and get some smokes, so... Alright, so there is Blood Magic 8. We're just going to actually keep researching it, because I think I can just continually forge the various boosters. Right now, since again I picked up Skogu, and he is the guy you want if you happen to be going more heavy into blood with this nation. I've just kind of diverted heavier into this direction. Honestly, normally you won't see me go past 1. Well, I don't know. Some of the max games, I guess, I pretty much end up with all the research at some point, but I don't really ever prioritize Blood Magic beyond anything else, except for one which has Sabbath Master, Sabbath Slave, Reinvigoration. Since I have him, though, I can forge the Armor of Twisting Thorns, which gives him +1 blood, +1 nature, which will bring him up to blood 4. Then with that, I can forge up a Bloodthorn, which takes 4 blood to make normally, so I wouldn't even have to empower for it. Obviously, I got one from a random event, so I don't even have to make this. But then I can just keep scaling up into the higher blood items because there's quite a few blood boosters. There's one for 4, 5, and 6 for sure. Maybe a blood 7 one as well. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to utilize all of these. Well, let's just go ahead and look real quick. Because I've got a blood guy sitting right here. Alright, so obviously 4 for the Bloodthorn. The Armor of Souls is going to be 6. That's a blood magic bonus of 1. 4, 6. 5 is going to be... No. Oh, Brazen Vessel, that's right. So 4, 5, and 6. So there is no 7. So I can get 3 extra blood. However, I don't remember what any of the blood levels on the Helios guys are. So if I can basically use items to get plus 3, 3, 6, 8. So one of them needs to be a blood 5. I'm an idiot. That's looming hell. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so if one of them at least has 5 blood, which I don't think they do, but I'm kind of crossing my fingers because I don't remember. I know one of them's got blood and death. The rest of them I don't remember at all. Oh, looks like I've probably had some mages turn off at this point again because I am out of gold. So let's go ahead and do one more pair of boots here. No. Since I've already sight searched this while he was just standing around, I'll switch this up where he is forging the earth boots this time. Earth boots are one of your 2 earth boosters. The other one is going to be bloodstones. Fairly rare for a nation to be able to actually forge bloodstones. It takes earth and blood magic. I think Hinnom's one of the few nations that can, off the top of my head. See, here's another guy. So he's just basically sitting around in case I get some bows of war at some point. I got a bunch of you guys, don't I? Yeah. Just search for one turn. I'm going to research again afterwards, but maybe we'll get lucky. Basically, I took all the little mages that were piling up here, and then I took all the little mages that were piling up here. I moved this group up to here, and this group to here. That's basically to consolidate so that I have all my mages in one spot for the rapid response, because these are just palisades. If the AI attacks them, I literally have to take them that turn, or the AI is going to storm them with really any army they could possibly build. And I was especially looking at Ulm, who had a, I don't know, 300 stack there or something of that sort. Really? I didn't take you guys' blood slaves off? Oh. That makes me a sad panda. Alright. So we got that. It looks like I have no money for a temple. We should probably check the rest of these events. No magic sites, no magic sites. Battle in Cracked Earth. This should be my... Boy, that's really weird. That's holding the black screen for a second, and I'm going the wrong direction. Yeah, I never did check my other thugs, did I? Alright. So, battle in Yomi. You know what? Maybe they move some more guys in here. I still forgot to tell them to hold an attack. That should be no losses, because they didn't actually back anybody else up. And it looks like I wiped them out pretty good. Now they tried to take Utenshire from me. Good luck with that. If you could not beat this army with a stack of, I don't know, 650, 700, whatever it was, you have no chance of doing it with whatever the hell you have left. Oh, we got another Dione. Good job, game. Okay, so one of your mages is being harassed. They are annoying, but might be put to some use. That's going to be an imp familiar item. A little bit of extra gold, good. What is it with my guys sucking at records, man? Okay, and we've reached the thing. Oh, it doesn't start out on the guy, huh? I thought it did. Oh, what? Really? Okay, I'm an idiot. I guess you just get imps from that event. I thought that was the one that gave you a imp familiar, which is an item from the blood tree. We'll just go ahead and have you site search for the moment, because I need a ton of blood slaves for what I'm trying to do. Oh, you're not supposed to go there. Damn it, you're not supposed to go there. I suck at clicking buttons. Yes, I'm terrible. Oh, Yomi, you suck. Why'd you have to let them take so much of that? Do I think I can take their palisades here? Hmm. A lot of dispossessed spirits there. I'm not so sure I want to mess with those, because if they paralyze my guys, they're going to get chopped up fairly easily. Or not guys, my women here. So I think we're just going to back up for a turn. No gems in that one. It's alright. It's just a raiding group anyway, so... So we'll probably come up here and begin. So let's see if we can see the other edge of their empire here. Okay, and that did trigger my gem usage. Well, I'll be damned. Did I do relief with my first guy or my last guy here? Yeah, this is a lot of mages. Okay. It's my first one. Okay, so if I do this again, that should be fairly easy to remember, you would think. But again, I think that many times already I've shown that I am not the world's smartest individual. So not only can I make mistakes, but I will and continually make not only mistakes, but the same mistake, which, I mean, most people should be just absolutely surprised about. Yeah, you. So, if you don't ever want them to get the fortification defenses back up, even if you lose and you have one guy sieging, chances are you better have a bunch of guys back there the next turn, because they'll probably try to re-break you off of it. But you don't have to re-break the defenses as long as somebody is still maintaining the siege like that. Really? Whoops, I need both of these. So these are the ones I need to change up, because I gave her a Amulet of Giants. This is going to enlarge her size to size 4, meaning a size 4 and a size 3 unit will not fit in the same square, and I haven't always been hitting my blessings across both of them. It's not a huge deal. I'm not gaining a ton of fatigue by doing this, so it's completely alright. Basically, a square can hold 6 size worth of units, any combination thereof. Generally, humans are size 2 units, so every square can hold 3 per square. When you're talking about cavalry is generally size 3 and will be 2 per square. Flyers are generally, they get +1 size automatically from whatever they should be. So like Kalium's archers are size 2 units and they're statted like that, but they're actually size 3 units because of their wings. Well, if you look at Zabalba, which is interesting, they basically have size 1 units when you begin looking through the stats. Somewhere between 1 and 2. High end on 1. Definitely not 2s, though. But they're size 2 units because, again, they have wings. So, probably just finish this right here. Yeah, I'm going to go up here and start site searching. I'm also producing, well, a single extra one of these. I don't have the money to build another Thistle Mace. I'll just spend the gold and try and cross my fingers for a 2 nature version up next. I can, however, turn off the Inari now and grab up more Soothsayers. Because Soothsayers are good. Basically, I wanted to get an Inari to start site searching over here. They have the Hanyas with the 1 nature, and pretty much every mage they have can have 2 death. Probably not going to find a whole lot here, but you never know, so... Alright, this will probably be, the last turn after this I'll, in the video. Oh, somebody found one. Dolmen, I don't have any idea what that is, so 2 blood hunters, 18 slaves, good. Did Yomi win? No, they attacked Oceana, good. Take more land that I can steal back from them. Oh, I didn't put anything back in Yomi. I'm a moron. Alright, so battle in Iron Caverns. Oh, and I put a Shade Mail Harbuck on them, so apparently I need to remember to shift-click them. Very good item on some SCs. I will actually probably take that immediately off when I get back to an area, because I'm going to be building some of the Greater Demon Lords. So they took Yomi, and I have no idea what's there, and then they attack, or I attack in Untonshire. I guess this is kind of worth watching. There's at least something here. We are just going to turbo through all of these battles, though. I mean, we've went through the scripting, we've seen them. We're not going to learn a whole lot more here. It's not like I've changed any of my scripting up suddenly. Come on, guys, get through. Oh, you water elementals got caught behind everybody else. Oh, this is pretty interesting. This is something I did not build in my Yomi Let's Play. These are going to be the Oxhead Horseface. These are one of the 2 units that you get. You get 2 of them for 7. I don't think they're terribly useful, though. First off, they're size 4. They're giants, both of them. Oxhead also has a gore attack as well as a Soul Catcher. The Soul Catcher comes with Soul Trap. Soul Trap is a False Fetters. It casts False Fetters. So it can lock them in place and mobilize them unless they MR check out of it. However, when you just start looking at the unit overall, it's a giant heavy infantry. I mean, it's heavy infantry, 21 protection. It's a giant, and it's infantry. I just can't think why I would ever want giant-sized heavy infantry with Yomi. I really think it would be a better deal if they were like 5 gems apiece. They're not terrible units. The Soul Catcher seems kind of useless to me overall. I mean, they're both dealing, 25 plus damage. That should splat most things in the game if they hit with it. Especially in EA, there's not, a ton of armor. I don't know. They're solid. There's Horseface. Do they actually have Oxhead here, too? Because you summon them in pairs. Okay, so they've either lost it or they have it somewhere else. Yeah, see, they're already all taking damage. Alright, and there's my Clouds of Death. Clouds of Death, not going to be probably terribly effective against these MR14 guys. Again, I have the, from items 3, penetration, though, so that's actually an 11, and I believe communions give you some amount as well, and how much that is, I have no idea. Yeah, you can even see it on the mine burns as they're mine burning across all their units that I'm really not dealing that much damage here. You see 4 and 5 casts on these big Kuro Oni guys. Come on, start routing them before they start getting a bunch of skeleton hordes summoned back here. Don't be like that, game. Wow, this has actually turned into a longer battle than what I expected. Communion slaves are looking good. Oh, I forgot. I've made most of my units ethereal. They walk through walls now. So, yeah, this should be a lot easier than what I thought. It's one of the few ways you can get around the fact that these gates are not big enough in this game, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to take down parts of the wall. Flying and ethereal are basically what you have for options. Hopefully they can actually get up here and start taking some of these damn mages out. Alright, so we got relief up. Good. Come on, game. There you go. Wipe those mages out. No, get the Hanya. She's going to set one of you on fire. Don't do that. Don't let her do that. Kill him already. Kill her. No. You're terrible. You're bad and you should all feel bad. Boy, the AI loves to spam out buffs when it's doing the casting. So, what did we lose? I did lose 3 Soothsayers. Okay, these are fort battles. You should expect, 3 to 10 to die. Even with the Ethereal up. If you don't have the Ethereal up, you should probably expect some fairly heavy losses, to be honest. I've gained a Hanya, who's a troop and not a mage, which is not going to do me a lot of good. Did I just happen to miss... yeah, there's Oxhead right here. He must have just died and I didn't even see it. So, here is your other one. Again, both of these summons come from a single summon, and it's 7 death gems. I don't remember, it's way down in one of the trees, though. They're again, not bad. Demon-heavy giant infantry. I forgot to mention they're even demons, too. So it's not like, well, somebody's stomping me because I've got all these demons, so I'm going to go ahead and cast this spell. You still get demons out of it. I just don't know why you would want it. But this guy does. This guy's my preferred. He's a little more offensive based than the other one, if you can't tell. He's got the 2 attacks. And I believe his protection is lower along with magic resistance? No. Okay. Then we have 268 gold, which is good. I need gold. Fire gems, water gems. We already know what's going on with that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm basically just going to continue trying to sweep up some of their... Did one of my guys... yeah, one of my guys ran away, actually. Huh. Did any more run away? No. I'm just going to keep sweeping around and taking land from Yomi. And while I do that, just using this unit to try to take back some of these. Oh, good, more air gems. That should be a good amount right there. Adepts of the Silver Order. So, these would have been really handy much, much earlier in the game. The Astral Earth combo that I really needed. Because if I had gotten them early enough, that lets me forge my crystal matrices, and then I can site search and get some earth gems, and 30 gems will be an empower, which I could have done with the amount of earth gems I had a long time ago. Yeah, you know, spilt milk, spilt milk. But Silver Order, very good, very, very good. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Another bunch of Earth. I hope everybody's enjoyed, and I will see you next time.